Well, America has been relentless in pounding Yemen. It continues to conduct near 24/7 operations against the Iran-backed Houthis and deploys the very best of its fighter jets and missiles as it ramps up its onslaught against the Houthis. And this is the Carl Vinson, America's nuclear-powered Navy aircraft carrier, from where F-35s are preparing to strike Houthi targets. Or the Harry S. Truman, a giant in the region of maritime security operations and counter-terrorism efforts. The U.S. is banking on these advanced warships to give Houthis what it calls a befitting reply for the group's attacks in the Red Sea and Arabian Sea. An onslaught of U.S. airstrikes combined with economic sanctions against Yemen have worsened the humanitarian crisis in the country. And the impact is borne by the civilians. But the Houthis are unrelenting. In less than 40 days, they have shot down seven U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drones in a big jolt to the U.S. defense system. And that's according to defense officials. 3 of the drones were shot down just in the past week. Well, at least 15 Reapers have been brought down by the Houthis since October 2023. That's when the Houthis began targeting commercial shipping in the Red Sea region and Gulf of Aden. That's through firing one-way attack drones and missiles at U.S. military ships. Unmanned aircraft flying over Yemen are increasingly becoming targets of the Houthi militia, both over land and at the sea. But that is really only half the story. These drones are no ordinary drones, but advanced MQ-9 Reaper drones. The cumulative cost is around $200 million. This is the dramatic cost that the Pentagon has to bear for its sustained military campaign against the Iran-backed Houthis. So what are these MQ-9 drones capable of? The MQ-9 Reaper drones, also known as Predator B, is an unmanned aerial vehicle capable of remotely controlled or autonomous flight operations. It can fly at a high altitude and have a long endurance level, which makes it a reliable weapon of choice for battlefield assessment. Moreover, it provides real-time surveillance and reconnaissance information that is key in locating targets for airstrikes. And as of now, the U.S. Air Force has about 280 Reapers in its inventory, and they are really expensive. We just told you the amount. Each Reaper drone costs around $30 million. The downing of one of these comes as a big pinch for the Pentagon. MQ-9 Reaper drones are a part of the arsenal of not just the U.S. Several countries, including the UK, Italy, France, Spain, and the Netherlands, use Reapers. India, too, is reportedly set to acquire 31 MQ-9 Reapers, including 15 for the Navy, 8 for the Air Force, and the remaining 8 for the Indian Army. The latest barrage of drone shootings by the Houthis come as a major setback for the United States of America and reportedly hinders its ability to move into phase 2 of the anti-Houthi operation. This also largely compromises the U.S. plan to achieve air superiority over Yemen within 30 days. The U.S. has struck more than 800 Houthi targets since the Trump administration launched the campaign on the 15th of March. Trump had promised to use overwhelming lethal force until the Houthis cease their attacks on shipping along an important maritime corridor. And the new phase is intended to focus on ramping up intelligence to strengthen its combat and also expand its targets. Now, with one of its best drones being frequent targets, can the U.S. reinvent its war arsenal? Given the cost of the damage, the challenge currently remains an uphill one.